Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. In this video I have two integrals to look at. The first one is this one. It's the integral of -1 all over x to the power 5 plus x dx. Now it is very tempting to think that you need to factorize the denominator. However, we perform a simple trick that dismantles the entire of this integral as follows. So we are saying our integral number one is the integral of -1 all over x to the power 5 plus x dx. Now, like I said, the simple trick we're going to apply here is to divide by the highest power of x into each of the terms as follows. So that takes us to step number 2. We are saying -1 all over x to the power 5, and we're dividing the whole of that expression by this term here, x to the power 5 all over x to the power 5 plus x all over x to the power 5 dx. Now the numerator becomes minus x to the power -5. Remember, laws of exponents. In the denominator we have 1 plus x to the power -4 dx. Now I'm going to rewrite this integral as follows. My next step is the integral of 1 all over 1 plus x power -4, and we're saying times minus x to the power -5 dx. You'll understand shortly why I'm doing that. Right, in our next step, U substitution now works. We're going to let u be equal to the denominator. So we're gonna let u be equal to 1 plus x to the power -4, differentiating both sides with respect to x. You'll agree with me that on the left we have du dx, on the right you have -4 x to the power -5. Remember, derivative of 1 is 0 because 1 is a constant. Multiply by dx both sides, you have du is equal to -4 x to the power -5 dx. Now notice that this expression is that expression there, of course including the minus here, but we have to get rid of the 4. So in order to obtain that, we have to say this is the same as a quarter of du is equal to minus x to the power -5 dx. Now notice that this one here is exactly that one now. So what do we do next? Well, that integral then is transformed. This integral, as you see here, is transformed as follows. We have the integral of 1 over u times, instead of minus x to the power -5 dx, we're going to replace that with 1/4 of du. Now take a quarter out because the constant, we have 1/4 times the integral of 1 over u du. Now you agree with me that this is just a quarter of the natural log of u, and then plus the constant of integration. So our final solution, of course we have to revert to our original variable, but we are saying basically that this is now the same as a quarter of the natural log of u, and then we have to say plus constant of integration. Now this is the same as a quarter of the natural log of, what is u? Well, let's go back. U is 1 plus x to the power -4. So we have to replace that here. But now notice, let me maintain this for a moment. 1 plus x to the power -4, and then we have to say plus constant of integration. Now let's simplify this. Now this is simple algebra here. Convince yourself that this breaks down to a quarter of the natural log of, watch this, now I'm going to use round brackets, x to the power 4 plus 1 all over x to the power 4, and then plus c. Notice that this can never be negative because the power of x is an even number, and therefore we don't need absolute values now. So this is our final solution to this integral here. This integral, notice the trick that we performed here, dividing by the highest power of x. Now I have a second integral that I want us to look at, just so that this idea is well understood by everybody watching this video. Now the next integral I want us to look at is this one. We perform the same simple technique. Remember this x here, and we have x to the power 7 here, whatever power you have there. We're going to do the same. We're going to divide by the highest power of x in the numerator and denominator as follows. So our integral number 2 is the integral of 6 all over x to the power 7 minus x dx. Like I told you, this is the same as the integral of 6 divided by x to the power 7 all over x to the power 7 over x to the power 7 minus x over x to the power 7, and then we have to say dx. Now, simplifying, what do we have? We have the integral of x, 6x to the power minus 7 in the numerator. In the denominator, we have 1 minus x to the power minus 6, as you can agree with me, dx. Now, 6 is a constant. I'm going to take it out. Or I can leave it there for a moment. I think it's going to be necessary just to leave it there. So, right. So, next, what do we say? In my next step, now I'm going to say, let me utilize this space here. Let me rewrite the integral for a moment. So, this is the same as the integral of 1 all over 1 minus x to the power minus 6. And then we're multiplying this by 6x to the power minus 7 dx. Again, you'll see that this is going to be equal to an expression when we differentiate the denominator. So we're now going to let, at the next step, this is page 5, we're now going to let u be equal to 1 minus x to the power minus 6. Now notice that if we differentiate both sides with respect to x, we're going to get du dx. On the right hand side, derivative of 1 is 0. It's a constant. And then what do we have there? We have minus 6 x to the power minus 7. Remember power rule? And this gives us 6x to the power minus 7. Remember, you multiply and then reduce the power by 1. Power rule. So what do we have on the left? We have du dx equal to this. Multiply by dx both sides. Du is equal to 6x to the power minus 7 dx. Now notice that this is exactly this expression that you see there. So our integral then is transformed as follows. I'm going to put an arrow here and say that integral is the same as the integral of 1 over u times du. Remember, this is u and that's just du, as you can see. That's your u and that's your du. Alright, this is just the natural log of u and then plus our constant of integration. Next, we revert to our original variable, and our original variable is x. The connection between u and x is given over here, 1 minus x to the power minus 6. So we are saying our final solution is on page 6. We are saying that integral evaluates to the natural log of 1 minus x to the power minus 6 and then plus the constant of integration. Now, simplifying this part here, you will agree with me that it just simplifies to natural log of, I'll maintain the absolute value signs, x power 6 minus 1 all over x power 6. And we have to say plus c. Now we have to maintain the absolute values here, because if you look at there, we have minus 1. So this expression here can be negative, and therefore we need to maintain the absolute values, because the natural log of a negative number does not exist. So this is the final solution. Now tell me what approach you would have taken to evaluate these two integrals. But this technique that I've shown you here, I want you to find out who discovered this technique of evaluating these integrals, this type of integrals. Remember, we have x there and either minus or plus, it doesn't matter. And then we have the highest power of x here. It can be that side, by the way. You can always rearrange the denominator. Yep. So what technique would you have applied? I hope this was useful. And I want to leave you with this question here that I want you to attempt. Just give me a minute. I want to leave you with this one. Check this one out. Kind of generalization of some sort. I said the integral of 1 over x to the power 2026 minus x dx evaluates to this one. I want you to check if this is correct and tell me what you think about it. Right, I'll see you in the next one.